stormtrooper out and he goes, fucking Akechi. He's been put in charge of it, I'm guessing.
Why are you here?
Why do you seem so surprised?
I needed my director to step in to get access, and I was directly responsible for this case. How did you get
It's the
approval?
fiddleman. It's
For
the
same
fiddler.
reason you did. I am heading up the investigation team after all. It's only natural I'd have the right to interrogate our culprit as well, don't you?
Fuck you, Akechi. No one liked you in the first place.
They
First
assigned
moment I saw you, I didn't
command?
like you.
That was a joke, of course.
There were a couple of parts where
I'm
I thought he
merely
was
here to
alright,
assist
but
with the
nah.
public security interrogation.
I always thought
I am
he was
surprised it's
sketchy.
this far underground, though. There aren't any others incarcerated here, yes? Nobody would ever know if things got a little violent.
If I remember correctly, didn't you say there was another culprit besides the Phantom Thieves?
That was but a lie I spread to set them up. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that I had deceived you too, Sai-san. After all, if you wish to trick your enemies, you must first trick your allies.
So it was you. You're the one who sold out the Phantom Thieves. I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to? My God. You're referring to
I still don't get what the pancakes thing is.
Is there a
I
problem?
just thought he was fucking
Akechi
sketchy as
can.
fuck.
Does this phone look familiar to you?
Hmm? Excuse me?
Or do... Ooh.
What is this phone?
It belonged
No,
to the
don't tell me,
leader
don't
of
tell
the
me, don't tell me,
Phantom
don't tell me,
Thieves.
don't tell me.
I believe you'll need it for your investigation.
Not personally.
Don't tell me, don't tell me,
I
just
was
tell
acting
me.
alongside the
If
Phantom
you have to
Thieves
ask,
myself,
can you
remember?
tell me? Don't tell me.
True. This is undoubtedly a great accomplishment. Good luck in there.
Foolish.
There it is. There's the face. No, don't tell me. Sup, bitch. Oh. I thought that was going into my room. Never mind. Yeah, I saw the weird thing happen.
May
When
I ask that
he
you
got shown the
accompany me?
phone.
Going in unarmed to interrogate a murderer makes me uncomfortable.
Huh? What are you?
Oh. Why does the gun have a silencer on it?
I owe you for all of this. Thanks. That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our plan. And now it will be completed.
Close the window.
Your popularity truly was quite stunning. That just made using you all the more
Just so I don't scream.
worthwhile.
Why? Why would I scream? Ketchi has revealed his true identity. My bond with the Ketchi has grown deeper. I guess. Bit of a stretch, but okay.
All right.
Oh, here we go. Anime cutscenes. Well, he's dead. Could you shot a
Have you
guy?
finally
We're friends
pieced it
now.
all together?
I have a feeling I know what's going to happen.
Case closed. This is how your justice ends.
Not what I thought was going to happen. What?
Oh no.
What?
Hmm?
Wait, why did... What broke in Sojiro? What? Oh yeah, because someone that shoots themselves in the head's going to do it through the forehead. Yeah, fucking good one. Sorry. It's annoyed me.
Shido-san.
Oh my god, he works for
My
Shido.
job is
Shocker.
complete.
Fucking called it.
I've told you not to call me by name. Regardless, all that's left is to deal with the remnants.
The continued deaths of these teenagers would be a bit much, don't you think? I considered making it appear they had a falling out, but that would only amplify public frenzy. It would be best to have each of them meet with an unfortunate accident once the storm blows over.
Is there any possibility they'll want to avenge their leader?
No chance. They're nothing but cattle anyway. They have no backbone without his guidance. I will keep my eye on them just in case, though.
I'll be counting on you.
They will live their lives cowering in fear of death. An apt punishment for obstructing our work.
Make sure to kill that strange cat once you find it as well.
Understood. Though I doubt there's anything to worry about.
See,
It's
that's
merely a
pissed me off.
cat, after all. More importantly, they should be dealing with the suicide right about now. Things will become quite busy once the word gets out. I'll need to prepare my comments on the matter.
I must be prepared to deal with it on my end as well. Beyond that, what of the director of the Special Investigations Unit?
Perhaps he'll be struck by a mysterious illness sometime soon.
No, it can't be. Even me. God damn it. Shit.
What was all that about, showing him this phone? The Phantom Thief Alibaba? Who is this?
I am Alibaba, a member of the Phantom Thieves. I inquire as to your justice, Sai Nijima.
How do they know I have this?
Goro Akechi is evil. He didn't come to interrogate the captured Phantom Thief. He came to kill him.
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
Don't trust the guard either. He's an accomplice as well. Now then, I'll tell you detailed steps to take. You must save him.
You want me to save him?
Huh?
What is it?
Nothing. Anyway, what brings you here? I thought you were done with your business.
Did anyone else stop by? Nobody?
There'd be no reason for anyone else to come down here.
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So it's all true.
Of course it's true. Is something the matter?
It's Akechi-kun. He had to take a sudden call, so he won't be able to make it down today.
Huh?
I've been asked to handle things instead.
You? But...
You know, if you stay here, they'll likely get rid of you to eliminate any evidence. I suggest you go into hiding at once if you value your life.
Yes, ma'am.
And don't say a word of what transpired here. Trust nobody. Forget this ever happened.
And now we return to our continued report. This morning, the police have announced that they've detained a suspect who may in fact be the leader of the Phantom Thieves group. The suspect is reported to be a young
Anshon,
man who's...
can I get you to look over here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
So he got caught. That group sure was something.
Yeah.
So the next shoot got me thinking. How about we have you do an idol thing, you know? That cool?
What a surprise. To think that the one behind all this is just a minor.
But considering how quickly they announced his arrest, the police must surely be confident in the outcome of this case.
Well, I'll be. Goodness, look at you now. It's been a while, Ryuji.
Huh?
You
Yeah.
stopped visiting so abruptly, everyone was worried about you. It's your second year, right? Are you still doing track and field? I'd love to see you run again.
Also, the young man continues to remain silent, refusing to implicate any potential accomplices. However, considering the number of charges brought against him,
I wonder if something happened.
Yeah.
the police have no reason to
You seemed stumped for once. Not feeling it today?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not chiding you. Just do as normal at your own pace. With your skills, there's no need to worry about your future.
I'm watching.
Normal. Right.
He's just a high school student. How do you think he was contacting the others?
The police here can search any online communications. His accomplices may slip up eventually.
Still, it seems the Phantom Thieves' most recent targets have gone comatose. Actual harm has been done here.
Given the lack of physical violence, their method is still a mystery. Regardless, the police are looking into attempted murder charges.
You never turned it in? That's quite the surprise. I thought I lost it this whole time.
I'm sorry.
Well, your grades are excellent. And you're student council president. I'm sure you'll be admitted anywhere you apply. That one phantom thief should have followed your example. You hear? It seems he was caught. Some high schooler. I wonder why he turned to a life of crime.
We also received information that the young man was placed on probation for assault.
Because of his previous record, he had to leave his hometown. Perhaps his motive lies there.
I believe your father can rest in peace now. That phantom thief could never have changed anything. Only a handful of people are qualified to alter the world. So you've been coming home late. That's what I've heard. I make a good playmate, you know.
We have breaking news. The young man being held in custody has committed suicide. The police have confirmed his death, although details have not been released. To repeat, the suspect has committed suicide while in
Custody. This station will continue to report any further updates as they arrive.
It may be difficult to uncover his methods now. Perhaps that's why he decided to take this course of action.
It can't be.
I can give you a description. I just have a blank expression on my face.
We got it.
Fucking knew it. Oh my god, I fucking knew it. This is this is why I ignored every fucking one of you. Holy shit.
It would seem as though you have been killed. But why were you killed? Why did you have to die? Do you remember? It seems you forgot an important fact while your consciousness was hazy. Indeed, your death was a necessity for your escape from certain doom. What a tremendous plan. How might you be capable of executing such a feat? Well then, let us rouse the memories which are missing.
Oh. First time I said something was off. That's right. It was during the school festival. I mean, it was before that, but like...
Hey, they're going. You realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
We can't trust him.
My thoughts exactly. It was your social studies trip. We met him in the hallway of that TV station.
Yeah, he's...
There's no way that this is the first time he's heard my voice. This whole deal feels sketchy.
Oh my god, Morgana's the one that suggested pancakes. And that's how he heard him. Oh my god, is that what it was? We should be careful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Let's get everyone on the same page right away.
Now I see why you guys say you didn't realize it. Yeah, no, that's... Fuck, okay, yeah. That's subtle as fuck.
There's something else we want you to look into. One more
Fucking, I
person
hate
has
and
been
love
on
this
our
game
mind.
at the same
It's
time.
possible. I want to eavesdrop on their phone conversation. That'll be tough.
Oh my god. You could do it, Futaba. Oh,
I agree.
fuck me.
I'd have to plant a bug directly on the phone. So it's impossible even for you. I didn't say it was impossible. Okay, I've got a plan. That's
Perfect. Sorry, had to. What kind of plan?
An incredible one.
Why? It's me. Chopper's going to do something. I wonder if it'll be okay.
This is gonna be fun. I can't wait.
Sorry, what?
I see. So we're going to use this place.
It'll be a gamble.
Wait, how did they get in?
It's gonna work. You can't tell a thing.
Where is that?
It seems you finally remember. This game is
Nah,
not
fuck, it
over
isn't.
yet. There are still things that must be done.
My memories are starting to become clearer. That's right. This is what really happened to me at that moment. It's either not us or it's not an actual version of us, because he had that shift. Yeah, knew it. Come on, that really, guys? Plot twist. So we made him go into the metaverse, I'm guessing. Something like that. They weren't shadows. Like personas? I don't know. Am I on the right lines though? I thought something was up. New save file. It's gotta be done, just in case. Yeah, police station. Where we were, apparently. But yeah, fucking all of you just like, oh, he's dead, oh, bad ending. That's why I wasn't looking at chat. I was just watching the cutscene. Because I was just like, yeah, okay, whatever. Sure, we're dead. Oh no, what a shame. But they're just going to show us this really long cutscene, are they? Sure, whatever. I was like, 'cause what they would have done is they probably, if it was a bad ending, they would have just made it so he shoots him in the head, leaves the room, and that's it. That was my thinking anyway. Think of the big thing of Futaba's place. Love JRPG stories. I'm exhausted. It feels like my consciousness is about to fade away. Hey, are you alright? Don't fall asleep until we reach our destination. Are you listening? Could it be the effects of the drugs wearing off? The memories I thought were gone are starting to come back. Oh, it's a cognition. It was it was a cognition of myself that he shot, like Futaba's mum. Okay. The K rule still applies, by the way. If it spoils anything, the K rule applies. Which, for those that don't know, is if I say anything to do with the game in the future, like future story points or anything, I simply want a K in chat. Nothing else. Because then it shows that you've acknowledged it, but you haven't confirmed if it's right or wrong, or given any hints to it. It's a great way to avoid spoilers. It's great. I love it. Why do we find out? I mean... Computer just the memories I thought were gone were starting to come back. Are you listening? I am. Obviously. Anyway, we need to talk about how we get out of this situation. Futaba's monitoring of Akechi's phone has confirmed it. He did indeed have an ulterior motive. It's on a completely different level than just that. Not only was he trying to frame us, but he was the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns. His offer to his sisters was simply sorry, I cannot read. This isn't me like just not being able to read. This is like I'm just trying to comprehend everything, and I'm shaking, and it's very hard to concentrate. His offers to his sisters was simply employed to frame the Phantom Thieves and kill Renken. If we go to Sis's palace, as he suggests, we'll likely be met with a large ambush of police forces. Oh my god, I was fucking right. It was all set up. To think we could be this far gone. I know now what it means to feel a chill down my spine. Oh my god, they predicted it, and I love it. Furthermore, he wishes to bring the police squad from reality into the palace. If the 8 of us can enter at once, it's not inconceivable that I think a larger group is possible. That's why they're agents, because they're actual people. He may even be able to bring in vehicles or other special pieces of equipment. So this really was just a setup to shift the blame onto us. He made us go after Akumura. Then once we triggered the change of heart, he killed him. And he told us he had seen the true culprit, but it was him the entire time. The whole time he was working with Makoto's sister, he was really just some homicidal maniac. Come on, we gotta take that bastard Akechi down. Isn't that recording? We got proof enough. It's gotta be proof enough. No, Akechi is a mere tool. His orders come from elsewhere. The Grandmaster behind this all. An unimaginable fiend capable of arranging the murder of a suspect of a police station. Unless we find out who that is, we will continue to be targeted, even if we defeat Akechi. Tries to comprehend my version of the English language. Fucking don't. I can't read anyway. It's 2:30 in the morning, and you just saw that shit, right? This is the first time I'm seeing it, so I'm... like, I'm broken, but it's amazing and I love it. Unless we find out who that is, we will continue being targeted even if we defeat Akechi, but that means we have to... But what means do we have of learning his identity? We'll have to make Akechi say it. Though, once we do, that mastermind will likely eliminate us. Oh my god, he said it into the phone because he's a fucking idiot. He called him by his name. We know who it is. I think that'll be the case eventually, regardless of whether or not we learn his identity. The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because we're an easy target to blame for his crimes. If we realise that's no longer possible and abandon that plan... Sorry, I just went microphone. First time I've done it, he may opt to kill us immediately, and that's because I'm freaking out. Damn it, so we don't got a choice but to go with that bastard suggestion. But if we go to the palace as told, Ren will be arrested and murdered by Akechi. Palace. Actually, there's something I'd like to say regarding... we could use the palace to our advantage. What's this all of a sudden? There's a way to get past Akechi and get the mastermind to lay off of us, all while learning his identity. Really? Sorry, I keep looking at chat. Wow, okay. Thanks. Really? You gotta be kidding me. If he wants to kill Ren, why not let him? That is, inside the palace. Yes, we could have him kill the cognitive Renkin, all the while believing he killed the real one. Yeah, that's it. It seems that that's our only option. Listen close, everyone. I have a plan for how we can carry this operation out. So could we fail and not get Sai to show Akechi the foe?
Ever since the death of their teenage leader, the Phantom Thieves have fallen silent. However, the police intend on continuing this investigation until the case is fully solved.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work. Where are they?
Waiting upstairs. Go tell them to come on down.
So Sojiro's
I'm
in
gonna
on
fetch
it.
him.
Cool. You want to ask us that? Not really.
You're
Not
her
yet.
sister,
Not yet.
correct?
Makoto told me everything. Futaba-chan, I'm sorry that I caused you so much trouble this past summer.
It's ancient history now.
Man, that goddamn detective.
Look who's here.
Hey, it's your boy.
Hey, you big bastard.
Get it, ancient history, Jesus Christ. I mean, ghostly.
You're not floating. It truly is a relief to see your face.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know we tricked him yet.
I mean, I died.
Still,
I was tempted by
how'd
being
you pull this
ghostly.
off? Isn't this guy considered dead?
You weren't told anything? I heard my sister brought him here, though.
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told me to keep him safe. It was right after they announced he had died, too. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I didn't have time to explain.
Hey, shouldn't we tell Boss what really happened?
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom Thieves was dead.
What?
What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Oh, look,
hold on
on.
a sec.
Yeah, pretty much.
Enemy? Fake? What are you talking about?
The true culprit behind all these incidents set us up. Our goal here was to determine their identity.
True culprit? I see. So you guys were going up against someone else.
It was Goro Akechi. You knew beforehand that he was the traitor, didn't you?
Akechi fucked up.
Akechi himself gave us the chance to strike back. He made one fatal mistake.
Couldn't you have just said from the beginning that Akechi was the real
No, it'd
culprit?
be too easy.
That wasn't something we could simply bring up. We couldn't have you suspect Akechi. Besides, neither you nor the other investigators would have believed something like that, would you?
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the Phantom Thieves. Not even I would think he was the culprit. In other words, you left him alone on purpose.
I really hope
That was a
Sai
bold
becomes
move.
a Phantom Thief. I doubt it's gonna happen,
I can't
but
keep
how
up with any
amazing
of
would
this
that
stuff.
be?
Wait, so what was this mistake Akechi made? What did he do?
He slipped up in regards to Morgana's voice.
Oh yeah,
You
Cedric
mean
can't hear
a
him.
cat?
Yes, Morgana can talk.
Sorry. Was
Yeah.
that supposed to be a joke?
Oh, our apologies. That's completely true. You surprised?
Oh yeah.
Does that mean
Oh no,
said
she
something just
hasn't been
now
there,
as
so she
well?
can't hear him.
But you don't understand him, do you? That's how it was for all of us at first, too.
When you're in the metaverse, Mona talks like a normal person. Once you hear that and your brain realizes he can actually talk, you start to understand him in reality. It's a change in cognition, most likely.
Thanks to Akechi's lame acting, we figured out something was up.
When we talked to Akechi at the school festival, he was acting like he just realized Mona could talk. But we already saw him drop a mega hint about it way earlier.
Oh, I know a place! I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here!
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
Okay, see, now, I don't want to say I'm a genius or anything, but I always thought Akechi was fucking sketchy from the start. I didn't know why, but there was always something off about him. So maybe my subconscious pieced it together with the whole pancakes thing. But there was always just something niggling the back of my mind, like, don't trust him, don't trust him, don't trust him. Like, there was always that little thing. I don't know, it sounds really dumb now, because it's like, I never trust him. I never did trust him. There were a couple times where I thought, okay, maybe he's not so bad. But it always came back to, I don't trust him. Well, that's just me trying to big myself up.
Mona was the only one who was talking about a pancake. That meant Akechi had already been in the metaverse by then.
And since he was lying to us about that, we assumed he had a hidden motive behind contacting us.
It seemed odd upon further thought. His reaction to my pancake
His
comment
skills
was an
with
honest
that
one,
is true,
after all.
yeah. So from a gameplay point of view, then that's also pretty suspicious. Zeblood, upon further thought, his reaction to my pancake comment was honestly the first one after all. His story was too good.
He did approach us when we found ourselves in the worst trouble yet. That's why we asked Futaba-chan to wiretap his phone. I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out, but I was actually planting my app. My heart was pounding while I was doing it, though.
Even that ace detective could
I
never
fucking
have
love this
imagined the
game.
program being
I
installed
love
so
stuff
quickly.
that does this.
Futaba's quirky nature proved to be a great help.
So fucking
That was
good.
just an act! After a few days of listening, this confirmed his betrayal.
Then I'll guide the police into her palace and have them catch the Phantom Thieves in the act. That would be the only
You guys
way
must
to
have been
arrest
loving
them,
this when
given
you
their
saw
methods.
these. Like when I just
deal
didn't
with them
even
after
think
that.
twice about them. You were
Let me
like,
see.
oh, that's oh my
We
god.
could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple.
Is this for real?
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to
He
destroy
really
the
got
evidence,
shot.
though.
Oh my god.
So they planned to get rid of that guard from the beginning.
Well then, I will make the arrangements the day after the arrest. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life. When he does, you will become a great hero who saved Japan from evil. As will I, of course.
I knew he was acting strangely, but to think he was this far gone.
He's no ace detective. Akechi is the perpetrator behind the mental shutdown crimes.
Someone gotta shut up.
On top of that, there's someone else commanding Akechi.
I knew it was.
Someone
I knew
with
that was a really
great
dumb idea
authority.
from the start.
So great
I'm
that
sorry,
they can order
shut
an
up.
assassination in a police station. That's why we had to make a move before they did.
I always thought it was a catchy shut up.
I see.
Why do you think I always called him a sketchy? I always called him a sketchy. Like for the past couple days, I've called him a sketchy.
We baited Akechi into Sis's palace,
But it's a
making
woman.
him dispose
Shut up.
of our leader's
It
fate,
looked feminine,
but
okay?
think he killed him.
That one I'm sticking with.
Can you
Akechi's a
elaborate on
woman.
that
Deal
in
with
more
it.
detail? What exactly happened in my cognitive world?
We're sorry for using you without your permission. Your palace had all the conditions we needed.
What conditions?
First, We required a place inside the cognitive world that was the same as in reality.
Oh, shit. Oh, we saw the police station
That
before we
place
went
is
in.
based on the real world after all. Anywhere that's not warped looks just like normal.
That's why nobody but the person who uses the nav even realizes they're in the metaverse.
Back with Kamoshida, we came in from the...
Oh, we better catch into... Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm following it, it's fine.
station without even noticing.
That brings back memories.
You totally can't tell the difference if there ain't any distortions around.
We had already investigated Nijima-san's palace when Makoto brought the suggestion to us.
I was seriously impressed by that suggestion.
Oh, that's
to
what they
be
got in
honest,
there. They
I
went
didn't
into
quite
the palace
understand
way.
it, but I went along with it.
It was a great idea.
Yeah. It's good we have her heading up our operations.
Makoto is normally so calm as well, but once her mind is set, she gets oddly impulsive.
I did have a bit of a rivalry forming with Akechi, but I just couldn't contain myself anymore once you became a target, sis. The reason I joined the Phantom Thieves was to heal your heart, after all.
My own achievements were all that mattered to me. I was desperate.
Hey,
I wasn't myself at all. I'm sorry I couldn't see that.
That goes for the both of us. We heard from Mako-chan that you were going to do the interrogation, Nijima-san.
And regarding its location, I take it you used the data from my laptop?
I'm sorry.
Go on.
There were two things we were able to confirm while we were checking the metaverse. First, our clothes didn't change when we were down in the interrogation room. Second, the scenery and details outside of the palace proper were the same as in the real world.
Once we heard that from
Oh, 'cause
Makoto,
we weren't seeing his
secretly went to
threats.
check it out without Akechi knowing.
Right?
There was also one more thing we absolutely needed to make this work. A perfect cognitive replica of him in the metaverse's interrogation room.
Since he had yet to be caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone in that room.
Once we saw the casino guests and police officers, we were convinced this would work. They looked no different from actual living people.
After that, we just had to work our way into the palace like usual, while keeping Akechi in the dark.
We proceeded to beat you up, and it was fine.
Everything went as planned up until we defeated Sis's shadow. However, it was then that we were met with a terrifying, unexpected police ambush. As a result, even though we managed to grab the treasure, we couldn't get it
it's
out
still
of the
there.
metaverse. Except that was all an act.
Well,
We
shit.
had prepared an empty briefcase beforehand and merely acted like we were taking the treasure. This was because we knew the police would be coming for us.
We made sure before the operation that the police would be waiting to ambush us. And just as expected, he totally took the bait.
So wait, we never took the treasure then? So Sai-san had to change her heart all by herself?
Him getting captured by the police went exactly how we planned it.
And I had been interrogating him with no knowledge of this. But how did you lure Akechi into this cognitive world's interrogation room?
All I needed were the coordinates.
So like she used this laptop to remotely access the metaverse. Asking her about it now would drag this conversation on too long. I should talk to her later.
Akechi disposed of the fake in the palace and left thinking he had been victorious. It must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly in the real world's interrogation room. Surely he was acting quite cocky by himself.
I like to think
chamber.
Yusuke made that.
So that's why you gave me your phone. I only took it because of what you told me.
It's a shame I didn't have the opportunity to see that for myself.
I couldn't see it either. I'm just glad I didn't die.
All I could do was try to handle all the messages that started coming to me on his phone. Huh. So in other words, I've been to the metaverse. albeit for a brief moment.
In our experience, there is little danger when someone enters their own palace for so short a time.
That's the other reason we had him give it to you. We needed you to listen to Alibaba, deceive the guard, and ultimately aid in his escape. By having you head back to the interrogation room, we could return you to the real world as well.
I mean, I had to think of some way to keep you from running into Akechi mid-assassination.
Huh. Astounding.
I'm still confused, really.
I hadn't the
Makes sense to
slightest
me.
idea that such a grand operation was taking place within me.
I'm so glad he was able to persuade you during the interrogation. Even though we knew Akechi's plan, we were pretty worried about that part.
True.
Why is that?
Without Sis on our side, Futaba's plan and subsequent breakout would have never been possible. That persuasion was easily our greatest gamble. We couldn't consult Sis beforehand. It was absolutely the make or break moment of the entire plan.
Still, I'm surprised you could convince me in such a short time. Were you confident you could do it?
Don't remember drugs. I was, obviously.
I see.
I wasn't freaking out at
Either
all.
way, I can't believe you went for such a risky idea.
If we could just tell you the true culprit's plan, I knew you'd realize the bigger picture. Realize that our leader was
Pragma,
telling
try
the
turning
truth,
down your
and that there was
quality
a
settings if you
greater
haven't done
evil
so
to
already.
pursue.
As a result, we emerged victorious.
If you
Then
can.
the reason you kept this a secret from me was so you could catch the true culprit, correct?
Yes. Plus, you had lost control of yourself at the time.
This is stunning. All I can really do is laugh.
I've kind of figured out that you guys made Akechi kill a fake. But what did you do about the body?
The police never even checked it.
Huh?
They had a coroner working to ensure his death was reported as a suicide. That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just passed along a falsified death certificate.
So wait, I'm dead? Like, legally
The bad
dead?
guys have that much influence?
Murder in a police station would be reckless otherwise. We also knew of a possible conspirator.
Thanks to Futaba-chan's messages and the guard's demeanor, I eventually came to understand. And since the higher-ups at the police knew nothing of this, they were thrown into disarray. As a result, his suicide during imprisonment was reported on the news, just as Akechi planned.
And with that confusion, he was able to escape with Mijima-san's help.
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he survived.
Thinking back to the interrogation, though, I can't believe what they did to him. The callous use of violence and even drugs is utterly abnormal. If he had lost consciousness and hadn't been able to tell Sis about the phone, he would have died. I'm truly glad you made it back safe.
It was a breeze.
How tough
Tough
are
enough to
you?
date your sister.
It still freaked me out when I saw the suicide on the news, though.
We made sure to live normal lives while he was being interrogated to avoid drawing any suspicion. Even with that, I couldn't help but worry for him in my heart.
Well, I knew
No.
right away that her plan
You
worked
guys are
out.
terrible actors.
I wanted to believe, but considering what we were up against.
No, I
Ryuji's
just
a
didn't
bit on
listen
the
to any of
dense
you.
and carefree side.
Like, honest to God, I read you all
Can it,
saying
Cat?
bad ending. I was like, yeah, okay, whatever.
I had to be patient and avoid this place until things
That's why I
settled
didn't
down.
say anything.
I finally feel
'Cause-
relieved.
We knew he was
sorry, no,
alive.
just pause this. At most, I was in denial that was a bad ending. Like, even if it was, I would have sat there for a good, like, 5 minutes after the credits and just been like, well, that fucking sucked. And then it would have, like, hit me like, okay, we'll just reload the save and do it again. But, nah, yeah. Nah. You remember a bowl cereal for breakfast without any milk? That's fine. But instead with water? Okay, that's fucked up. But yeah, no. Yeah. I'd wish to avoid this place till things are done. I feel really rude. We know he's alive. But it was difficult. Yeah.
but it was difficult to not worry until we could confirm it in person.
Now that I think about it, my interrogation was just a formality for the head commander. What a joke, letting me interrogate someone who was meant to die. They just wanted to avoid backlash. Very well. From here forward, I will do my utmost to assist you. You saved me, after all.
That's reassuring to hear.
I'll do whatever I can to help too. Just let me know. Let's take a break for now, though. This old brain is pooped.
What is on your NyQuil? Okay.
Oh, and feel free to use the first floor when you guys want to get together to talk. You'll need a hideout where you can be safe. Just say the word, and I'll close shop early.
Are you sure?
This guy can't leave. Plus, you won't make much progress if people can hear you from downstairs. It's not like this place is the liveliest joint in town. It won't be a huge loss for me.
Oh, so can I not leave until we've taken down Dick-Face Baldy in a bit? Hey Mithrin, how's it going? Good to see you again. Hope you're doing well. What? Let's check the summary. Hey look, Dick-Face Baldy. Me!
That sounds familiar.
It's me, Akechi.
Akechi's voice.
Enter.
It's me, Akechi. I wonder who it is.
That's the death certificate of the principal offender, correct? Is there a problem with it?
No, nothing in particular. More importantly,
Fair enough, so I mean, I'm wrapping up as soon as we can, so.
The cause of death for the SIU director has been settled as a stroke.
I had him work quite substantially on forging evidence. His loss should be mourned.
It was thanks to his efforts that I could enter the Phantom Thieves' interrogation room, too.
The SIU is in disarray with his death. I'll take my time choosing a successor after the elections.
At any rate, I'm now praised as a hero, and I owe it all to the Phantom Thieves.
All possible hindrances are now gone. There's no doubt that this election is mine.
And on to our next story, the snap election for the House of Representatives. Discussion is swirling around potential nominees as the deadline for candidacy announcement nears. Candidates will announce on the 23rd of this month, while voting will be held on the 18th of next.
Elections, huh? Don't matter to us. It's not like we can vote in them yet anyways.
Why don't we resume our conversation?
Well, the Phantom Thieves are back together. We can finally take it to Akechi and the bastard backing him.
Have you figured out who's behind all this?
Akechi accidentally let that slip after the murder. He said, Shido-san.
Of course, Ticken. I always remember those sorts of things.
Feels like I've heard that somewhere.
He is unmistakably a man of power if he has such
Shut up,
strong
Grandma.
connections to the police.
You know nothing.
Shido? Could it be Masayoshi Shido?
Oh, wait, okay, this is important. But you're doing pretty well. We're getting to a really good point in the story, so I am fucking, well, I mean, it's 3 in the morning, so, yeah, doing pretty well.
I believe he's a politician. Remember, Ryuji? You said his speech was too loud.
Oh.
For real?
It's certainly possible that Shido is the mastermind.
Huh? Do you have some kind of evidence?
Nothing material. However, there are various conditions which align with that possibility. First, he would profit from damage done to the current administration by the psychotic breakdowns. He's maintained a negative stance toward the Phantom Thieves and has gained tremendous popularity. On top of that, he'll most likely become the next Prime Minister if he wins this upcoming election.
I know I said he was evil.
Did he set us
and I
up with
think
that
I said he
election
gets a
in mind?
palace. I'm
If
guessing
he is behind all
guessing
this,
he's
that
getting
would
a
be in
palace.
stark opposition to his
And
honest public
But I can't remember if I said he was the
so
big
his
bad.
current position and popularity is
Can't
just him
remember.
benefiting from the mental collapses. We'll make him have a change of heart, no matter what it takes.
It's pretty obviously evil, yeah.
Shido.
I still can't just talk about that. No, I said that. I can't remember though.
I had a feeling he was wrapped up in
I don't think I said he was
just
the big
based
bad.
on the connections I had.
I think
from
I
my
said he would have a
previous
palace, but I don't think I said he was the big bad.
I think the one who crushed Wakaba's research and confiscated her materials was probably Shido. From the moment Wakaba died, I had a hunch he was involved. But there wasn't anything I could do. So I chose to protect Futaba and went into hiding.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
You guys would have definitely gone
Well, that
after
would
him
have
if
taken
I
a lot of
He
ball
would have
ache.
just killed all of you, no doubt. That's what he usually does to people who get in his way.
Originally, I was looking into the mental shutdown cases. It was then that I accidentally stumbled upon government research regarding the psychotic
Hey Salem,
breakdowns.
good to see you again. Hope you're
So
doing well.
I tracked down
It's
the
3 in the morning.
whereabouts of that research data and
But
met
Persona
with the
5's gotten really
associated
good, so
parties. Boss was one of those parties.
You're not my real mom.
I would never have imagined all of this was connected. The mental
Shut up.
shutdowns, psychotic breakdowns, Shido, and even the Phantom Thieves' actions.
Way back when, Shido kept saying he was going to be Prime Minister one day. Nobody believed him, though.
What's going to happen to this country if
Yeah,
Shido
but-
becomes prime minister?
I need to know what happens next.
What about the world?
The issue is simpler than
Actually, how long
that.
have we
This
been
is nothing
streaming?
more than yet another selfish adult trying to impose his will on the public.
I think we have almost been streaming
Gotta
for
expose
12
that
hours
rotten
today.
bastard.
Yeah,
Close to that
we'll
anyway.
do it like always. Then let's check
We're
the
not way
nav.
past 12 hours.
Masayoshi Shido, the guy running for prime minister.
Hey.
Got a hit! Well, duh.
Yeah,
Ain't
Mitten,
no
I saw that.
surprise
I
he has
I want to play that at some point.
Where would the location be?
What kind of things go through a politician's head?
I always think of dirty money and shady actions.
24 hour stream.
What does he do? And where? We don't got a
I'm not in
clue
the
about
fit
this
state
guy's
to do a
life.
24 hour stream.
His palace
As
must be
tempting as it
somewhere
is.
that politicians frequent. Any
We're not
ideas?
16 hours. I've been streaming for 6.5 hours now. We did a 5.5 hour stream, maybe? No. I finished. No, I started just after 1. So what? And then we finished just after 6. Yeah, that was a 5 hour stream. Yeah, so we're at 11.5 hours. Yeah, we're not past 12. Do you want to go to Detroit again? I mean, I'm intrigued about Detroit being human. I think it's pretty fun to play. No, we're not past 12 yet. We're coming up to it. Like, we'll probably pass it before I finish, but the diet building. Hey.
We got a hit!
How arrogant must he be to see himself as the ruler of the diet
Well, he sees
building?
himself being prime minister, so
Our next target's the big shot politician Masayoshi Shido. We're gonna do this, right?
we have to. Ah, we don't care about Kechi.
Hell yeah! Nobody against it?
Of course.
He will be a worthy
Our
opponent.
battle will be legendary.
Let's win this together. Time for revenge. Then it's unanimous.
All we gotta do now is figure out what he thinks that diet building place is.
So that's the app that allowed me to enter the metaverse.
An old fart like me can't wrap his head around all this stuff.
We'll have to deal with this before Election Day, December 18th. That means we need
That means
it
we have
done by
Christmas
the
free.
17th.
Yay!
It's best we hurry before they discover there's no body
We
in the
are
morgue.
number one. We are all number
Should
one.
we start tomorrow then? We can meet at the diet building after school.
That reminds me. What are you gonna
Oh
do
no,
about
shit!
school?
Ticket. I took
You can't show
a
up if you're
break.
supposed to be dead.
Miss
I
Kawakami
broke
said
it
he
just
went
after
back home
6 for
for
dinner,
family reasons.
and then started up
That's what I
again
told the
a couple
school.
hours later.
Don't let him find out
Right,
you're
that's
alive
where the
then,
confusion is,
alright?
sorry.
This whole thing would be for nothing.
What do you mean?
This operation had another purpose outside of escaping Akechi's clutches. Shido tried to place all the blame on the Phantom Thieves and deceive the public at the same time. He has ruined countless lives, and even made Goro Akechi, a student,
We're gonna
assist
expose
him
him.
with assassinations. A mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence for such an
gonna kill him?
abominable criminal. We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom Thieves committed suicide. Our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver a grand statement. He'll say he has escaped prison, not committed suicide, and was in fact almost killed by a criminal.
Everyone's gonna flip.
You guys thought through all this stuff too?
We're intellectuals, you know.
If you say so, Ryuji.
That's why you needed such a daring trick as getting captured and appearing to be killed. What frightening teenagers.
But the true battle has only just begun. We won the first round, but we must stay on our toes.
Yeah, this ain't the time to be celebrating.
These people tried to trap and kill us. There is no end to their inhuman, conniving nature. We will need to be prepared for whatever may come our way.
Yeah. Why are we knowing? What? I'm very confused.
I finally made it this far. It's already been 2.5 years since we met.
Back then, you earned the media's attention as a young politician who could rise up against bureaucracy. Because of that, those who wanted to preemptively deal with problems tried to tie you up in scandal.
Oh,
I think
the
I
evil
would
people.
fall for the ruse schemed by those decrepit
Oh, no.
fools in power.
There you
I
go.
recall that's when you came to me.
Just for you guys.
You promoted yourself saying you had special powers.
Yeah, we
If
do
it
need to know,
wasn't for
yeah.
the research on cognition that I dabbled in.
But funnily enough,
I
I've not
would
had
have
much
thought you
time
insane.
spare to do things like
I
that.
made those troublesome opponents psychotic and erased any trace of that scandal.
Who'd think that tampering with a person's heart could trigger a psychotic lapse or mental shutdown? And when someone like that said he'd support me, I had suspected there'd be an ulterior motive.
It's because I sympathized with your
Yes,
aspiring
I know
ideology.
exactly what you're on about,
I
and that's
believe
very
that your
tempting.
ideals needed to be achieved for the sake of the country's future.
Well, my faith in you was precisely why I pulled the plug on that research. I only need you using that power. It'd be troublesome if someone else uncovered how it works.
Wakaba Ishiki, was it? That researcher. She wouldn't have had to die if she just complied.
Any suspicions should be snubbed out. Even the smallest doubt must be severed at the root. After all, we had an active public prosecutor's office director on our side until recently.
Astounding, isn't it? To think the director himself often forged evidence to secure his promotion. He was quite surprised when you confronted him about it. He didn't know who leaked that information. Well, I got that out of his shadow, so technically speaking, he did it himself.
This country's affairs have become stagnant. The political world is filled with old men who only act to preserve their own vested interests. The general public has forsaken such political affairs and don't even bother. Only ruin awaits us.
I must agree.
There's no need to be ruined along with such incompetent fools. I will lead this country to its revival. Those who get in the way must be eliminated.
I feel like I've heard his voice somewhere.
That's the correct way to use the metaverse.
Still, it would stand out if there were continuous deaths and scandals with your political rivals.
I don't know why, though.
Which is why I made them suspects. Prosecute the targets that I turned psychotic, and solve them as cases unrelated to you. And thus, the charismatic ace detective was born.
Thanks to your efforts, my clean image remains untarnished, and I've monopolized public opinion. Once I gained public sentiment, collaborators from all sectors began approaching me on their own. The police were no exception. With their management in my pocket, keeping them in check was easy.
When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might become somewhat troublesome.
And they were just brats once we looked into it. All we needed to do was lay the blame on them.
When you told me that, I knew then that you were the better man.
Their popularity was a bit beyond my expectations, but flipping it made the negative press stronger. After that, all I had to do was openly berate them. I've been gaining more supporters since. The current administration is dead with ongoing scandals. Never mind the fact that they're my doing. Even the government parties have begun splitting up, and they're dissolving just as planned. The time has finally come. Just a little more, and I will take the seat of Prime Minister. However, inauguration isn't my goal. That's when everything truly begins. I'll make this country rich for the sake of its selfish and ignorant masses who can only rely on others.
In other words, you're creating a powerful country that can compete with the world.
The public resonates with my ideals and follows me. And for that, some sacrifices can't be avoided. That is my duty as the chosen one. Your assistance has been very influential in making my plans proceed smoothly. When I become Prime Minister, I'll grant whatever wish you want.
With this most recent case, my name has become known across the country, perhaps even the world. Surely my story will be passed down as a hero who won against monsters that could control people's hearts. I believe I'll lay low and devote myself to my studies.
I suppose with your age, you wouldn't come up with debauched desires.
I am thinking about the future, though.
What a pair of knobheads.
Guess you won't be going to school for a while. Don't worry about it. This'll be a breeze compared to what we've had to face so far. And we'll have all the time to come up with the plans together. To be perfectly honest, I don't really care what happens to Shido, one way or the other. But when I consider the fact that he's your enemy, I naturally think he's my enemy as well. I'm going to stay with you until the very end.
No fucking way. Baldy McGee is the same guy that voices him in the English dub. Does Torbjorn in Overwatch.
How do I put this?
Cool. Sorry, I'm looking through his thing. Yeah, I did keep thinking that when the political stuff kept coming up was that the Sun confidant guy would come Prime Minister or something. Or at least he'd have something in it. Yeah, he voices Torbjorn. I haven't seen anything else that I recognise off the top of my head. There was he voices someone in one of the Zero Escapes games. I haven't played it in a while, so I'm not 100% sure on what his voice is. So it could be that I recognise it from that. Sorry. Life's gonna be real busy for you tonight tomorrow, right? Get some rest. Chief's right. Let's hit the hay. Fuck me. Oh my god. God. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Let me just move my microphone so I don't actually have to slump in my chair. Do I have a way of turning on face cam? Not a flick of a switch. I'd have to get a webcam out and set it up and everything. Why? What? Get through the dog and save the game. Oh shit, yeah, that's the point. He saved the game.
Let's do it.
That one. Recap time. We did recaps at the beginning of streams. Do I do recaps at the end? Probably. Well, fucking, I don't know anymore. So everything hit the fan. So Akechi was evil. Shocker. Turns out he was working for Baldy McGee. Shocker. And it was all set up from the start where we try and catch Akechi doing the deed. And then, like I said, the whole interrogation thing was set up by us. As in, we had a plan to get around it and everything. Okay, Mather, just for stopping by. Sorry about the weird time stream, I guess, because, yeah, I'm very tired, but I had to play this because holy shit. Yeah, cheers for stopping by. It's always nice to see you. But yeah, the luck minigame. Oh shit, yeah, we finished Sai's thing. She's now on our side. Even though we didn't change her heart, I think she did it by herself. Did you guys not know about /me? That's been a thing for forever. I know why I recognise his voice. Baldy McGee is the same voice actor as it's the same voice as Mondo from Danganronpa. I think that's where I've heard it. I don't know how similar they are, but it's the same guy. Sorry, I'm still looking through the list of stuff he's done. So that's the thing. Yeah, the ultimate... Is it biker or is it the ultimate gang leader? I can't remember. It's him. With the funky hairdo. If you've played the game, he's from the first one. He's also in Code Geass. Can't remember who he is. Yeah, there's a bunch of other stuff. So I've not seen Naruto, so it wouldn't be that. Oh, he did a voice in Persona 2. He's also in the original Sailor Moon anime, so that's cool. Fragment, shut up. But yeah. So yeah, we tricked Akechi into killing our cognitive self because we made him go to his... we made him go to Sai's palace via the phone, where she had a perfect version of us in the interrogation room. She had just seen us in there. He then went in there, shot the guard, shot us in the head, left thinking he had won. We then left thinking, hey, you're an idiot. We break out with Sai's help, and hey, look, we've won. Now, I don't know how much we can do. We can't go to school, but I don't know how much we can do. So this should be interesting. I wouldn't have thought... I mean, given that we've got... we have the target in hand, which is Baldy McGee that decided to sue us and kill Futaba's mum because he's an arsehole. This should be fun. I think that's all the big stuff, everything unfolding, holy shit. But hey, I think we're not close enough to have a conversation. Wow. I think we're on tracks for a good... Oh, and killed Haru's dad. Yeah, that is a good point. Well, that was a catchy, the same thing. Fuck, what was I gonna say? That's completely thrown me off. Fuck, what was I gonna say? Actually gone from my mind. The more I think about it, the less I can think of it. What about Shido? Nope, nothing. What the fuck was I talking about him? Catchy. I've completely forgotten. That's really annoying. I hate it when that happens. You can just skip out, that is true. Don't worry about it, it's fine. Yeah. Oh no, I remember what it is. It's fine. No, I remember. I think we're on track for best ending. Because I would have thought that's the main bit where if you get it wrong, you have to redo it. So I think you can only get to here if you're doing best ending. I think. Do I want the answer? A yes or no question. Yes or no answer. Yeah, I want a yes or no answer. Obviously, we can't get best ending. Yeah, thought so. So that's fine. Because Persona 4 had a similar thing, where there was a cut-off point, and if you didn't do certain things, it would fuck up. So that's why it's not a big shock to me. That's why I didn't mind knowing that, because I assumed as much. The only main change was sending out your friends. Could you not? So is there not a way for you to not sell out your friends and sign not to show them the phone? That was the other thing. Or does no one know that? I just thought, because that'd be an interesting one. Like, if you fuck up the other dialogue as well. Where if you're just a dick to her. I don't know how that goes. Okay. Yeah, I think that's everything. Right, that's the point. Fuck me. I mean, it was worth it. This late stream was worth it because we got Mementos finished. We got the Strength Strength Confidant finished. So we've done all the Velvet Room stuff. Oh yeah, Tiggin, you got here at the perfect time because you just missed all the grinding stuff. And you were here just at the right time. And then we had that whole fucking thing, which is holy fuck. I have a theory. Well, no, it's not a theory, it's more of something I find weird. Kiji's a prick? Yeah, he is. Okay, ow, rude. Sheeta's a prick, yeah. It's not really a theory, it's just something I've noticed is weird. We're about to go do Shido's stuff before the 18th of December. So we've got just under a month as usual. If he's the big bad, how are we wrapping this up before Christmas? Because I didn't think that... Because we've still got like 4 months. Yeah, there you go. What's the case? That's what I like to see. But I just like to point out that I've thought about it. That I find it weird. So yeah. Because usually nothing happens around Christmas, I don't think. Because why would evil people do anything at Christmas? They're not that evil. But Christmas is usually a good time. It's like the summer festival. It's usually something decent probably usually happens. That's if we all live, that is. Haha. Oh. I've made myself sad. Yeah. Your grandma Nazi thing okay? I mean, I don't care. If people get annoyed with you and ask you to stop, then you should probably stop. But I'm not bothered. Yeah, I think that's it. I think covered everything. Just don't put original gear just yet. What? What do you mean original gear? I'm very confused. Oh, I see. Right, I see. Oh shit, that's a point. Fuck, what costumes do we want? Oh fuck, I didn't think this far ahead. What haven't we done? Oh, it's gonna be December, isn't it? I mean, we have to. It's got to be done. The deadline's 18th of December. It's now or never. It's got to be done. I'm doing it. You guys don't get a choice. You're dealing with the Christmas music. I really hope there's Christmas music. I'll be very upset if there isn't Christmas music. Twitch or not. It's Christmas. What's the worst that could happen? It's not like they put Yusuke in a sexy Christmas outfit or anything. They wouldn't do that. That'd be silly. Take a look at Aunt. Nah, it's fine. What's the worst that could happen? I mean, it'll be fine. Basically just a swimsuit. Oh wow, ruin it. And Twitch, wow. God, you guys are just a bunch of fun polices, aren't you? Hey, it's fine, we'll leave it, it'll be fine. No one's gonna notice. She's wearing a flesh-coloured onesie. Oh no, shut up. You can't even see it. Like we won't even see it until Aunt's not even on the team. Shut up. You guys are just complaining over nothing. Shut up. I am not in the mental capacity to be doing this right now. For fuck's sake. Yeah, I think that's everything. So thank you everyone so much for joining in today. Both at my normal time and at this time, because I know this isn't amazing time for everyone. But it seemed like a fair few of you were able to make this stream. So thank you so much for joining in. I hope you guys enjoyed fucking the middle climax of the game. We've still got the ending to do as well. So yeah, that's the thing. So I hope you guys enjoyed my reactions to that, because holy fuck. That was insane. I remember, guys, Morgana is evil. Everyone knows this. Look at him. Shifty. Are you watching your late night streams return? I mean, I'm like, do you hear me now? Like, I went from super hype to nothing in like 5 minutes. Cause this game is the only thing that's kept me going. I mean, you guys have helped, don't get me wrong, but I mean, you fucking saw the hype, didn't you? Like, holy fuck. But yeah, so I mean, it's always great to have you guys here. It makes everything so much better. But if anyone is new to the channel and you enjoy yourself, feel free to follow. Like I said, this isn't usually my streaming times. They're down below as well. There's a Basiria soon. I mean, Tales game wouldn't be so bad. I think I might take a break from JRPGs. He says thinking of doing Metopia next. But I think that's just going to be dumb fun, to be honest. That won't be next. I don't think it'll be next. I don't know what will be next. I have no idea what's going to be next. Yeah, because we need to come back to this anyway to do a 100% playthrough. But that'll be a lot shorter because it'll be a lot of skipping and stuff. You think the reaction was super hype at the start, but fell? Wow. However, it was a normal stream. It would have been an average run. Yeah, I think it's because I was tired. I just sort of, yeah, my mental capacity was just not with it. You wouldn't call it a Metopia an RPG? I mean, yeah, I think I would have. But no, yeah, I think you are. If I did it at normal time, I think I would have been a bit more like jumping out of my seat, like holy shit, what the fuck is going on? But nah, I really wanted to get this far, and I'm glad I did it now. So you're so excited that you feel so, kind of cool, but you're also sort of like, yeah. But yeah, so also if everyone's already following, you guys already know you're amazing. Like, I keep telling you, but you are. I said it's awesome that I play these things at fucking any time apparently, and you guys are able to turn up. So cheers for that. It's greatly appreciated. Also thanks to all my subscribers as well. You guys are insane. I can't thank you enough. It means a hell of a lot. So thank you so much for that. Social media stuff is all down below as usual. So if you want to check that out, feel free to. Apart from that, I think that's about it. We turning up to Sinderish streams at 3 in the morning. Woo! True fans are all here. Woo! But yeah, I think that is gonna be it for tonight because I need my sleep. Because holy shit, this game is amazing. I love it. I love when games give you stupid plot twists like this. Oh, you know that you can fall asleep. Oh, fucking I can. I'm just gonna hit the bed and be like, nope, dead. Yeah, if anyone else has not necessarily JRPGs like this, passing on streams tomorrow. No, we need to play Persona. How dare you? We need to play more Persona. I'm only sleeping because I have to. Go play Pokemon channel. I actually can. Oh, fair enough. Still single. Fair enough. It's the RPG. I mean, is it though? Is it really an RPG? I don't really class it as that. Yeah. If anyone has any like mystery type things where like the ball drops and it's like, oh fuck, and then everything comes together. Let me know. I have played some of them, like Danganronpa. I've played through. I haven't played the third one yet, so that's a thing. And Zero Escapes I've done, which both of those are fairly similar. But if anyone's got any others, do feel free to put them in the game request, but like label them so if I don't know what they are. Can play Dark Souls. I think Bloodborne was enough, thanks. Yeah, I think that's make a team and then you fight your inner demons of television corruption and super laziness. Yeah. I mean, Bloodborne was more fun than I thought it was. So, Dark Souls, maybe in the future. I'll have less trouble with Dark Souls if I beat Bloodborne. Oh, okay, fair enough. But it's, I enjoyed it. It wasn't terrible. I'll give you that much. What is on my phone at the minute? Fuck's sake. But yeah, I think that's everything. I think I'm gonna stop dragging this out and go to sleep because my brain function has gone. I actually don't need these Persona stuff anymore. All this is just Strength Confidant, which we finished, and yeah, that's about it. Cool. So just crack all of his names. Yep, that's about right. But yeah, so I'm gonna
write something.
Save yet again just in case. But just in case anything happened in the last 7 minutes or 8 minutes, however long it was. Okay, thank you everyone so much for joining in. You guys are amazing. I love when you guys stick around this long. And I will catch you guys. Oh yeah, I meant to ask, can someone add the Infiltration song to the music playlist? Oh, thing on Discord. You know the hype song that it plays when you go in to get the treasure. That we need that. Because my god, that's a tune. That should be in there, is it? It might not. You didn't add all the things you wanted to, because I remember you saying that you weren't going to add all of them until I played it, or something along those lines, or I said something like that, and then so you didn't add all of them, something like that. So I added the ones that were there, which was this, and then like another. It was either another version of this or something similar to this. It's currently playing, but that's about it. There's only a couple in there. But yeah, I'm more than happy to add like a bunch more Persona 5 songs because they are tunes. But yeah.
I should write something.
What did you do in List of Songs? Oh really? Oh, I missed it then. Right on my bad. Okay, I am gonna go to sleep. So thank you everyone so much for joining in, and I will catch you tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Well, technically it's today because it's 3 in the morning. Hate it when people do that. Yeah. For more Persona 5 because we need to play more because I want to finish it because I want to play more Persona 5. So, catch you guys then. Bye.